Fixing exposure problems. Let's look at some clips that have exposure issues and use some of the Lumetri color panel controls to address them. Make sure you are in the color workspace and reset it to the saved version if necessary. Open the sequence Color Work. In the Lumetri Scopes panel, right-click or open the Settings menu to choose Presets Waveform RGB. This is a quick way to close any other scopes and open the waveform display on its own. Again, in the Lumetri Scopes panel, right-click or open the Settings menu to choose Waveform Type YC No Chroma. This changes the display to a waveform that uses the standard broadcast television range, which is a useful reference for most video projects. Position the timeline playhead over the first clip in the sequence. It is the shot of the lady walking. You're going to add some contrast. This composition is smoky. 100 IRE, displayed on the left on the waveform, means fully exposed, and 0 IRE means not exposed at all. No part of this image comes close to these levels. Your eye quickly adjusts to the image and it will soon appear fine. But it is relatively low contrast and the waveform shows it. Let's see whether you can bring it to life a little. In the Lumetri color panel, click the Basic Correction heading to display that section. Use the exposure and contrast controls to make adjustments to the shot while checking the waveform display to make sure the image does not become too dark or too light. You will get the best perceived results if you have a frame from a later part of the clip on the screen, around 00000719. There's a section of sharp focus. Try an exposure setting of 0.6 and a contrast setting of 60. Your eyes are likely to adjust quickly to the new image. Use the checkbox to toggle the basic correction section off and on to compare the image before and after. The subtle adjustment you made adds depth to the image, giving it stronger highlights and shadows. As you toggle the effect off and on, you will see the waveform changing in the Lumetri Scopes panel. The image still does not have bright highlights, but that is fine, because the colors, particularly in the fog, are mainly midtones.